Hello everyone. We're getting a little snowstorm on April 10th, 2019. It's a very thick, heavy, wet snow. The kind that kind of cakes almost like cement as you walk down the sidewalk. And it's 7:27 p.m. I thought I wanted to get a video of all the snow on the trees before I think the wind is supposed to pick up. And but this is McCusick Road in Stillwater. McCusick Lake to the right. I think either all the ice is gone off the lake or almost all of it's gone. I do have the phone, my iPhone 7, on a tripod here. Might move around a little bit, but I'm not holding the phone while I'm driving, so I guess if I got pulled over, I could get a ticket for obstructed view because my phone is a little bit forward of the A pillar. Oh, there goes the. There, okay. I think I did bring my tape with me. I don't know if I could use my shipping Scotch 3M shipping tape to tape the handle of the tripod to the dash of my truck here. Wanted to go on I think it's Wilkins Street. Oops, Wilkins Street, and there's a steep hill that comes down just north of the old territorial prison, which was turned into townhomes, I think, in 2003. The old one of the old prison buildings caught on fire one night. They thought it was maybe vandalism. In the fall of 2002, it was the night before I made my last trip to Australia. Okay, let's go. Oh boy, that's pretty. Oh, let's go up this way. I should probably have the camera tilted up a little bit more. Tilt up the camera a little bit more. This is North 3rd Street, and we're facing north on 3rd Street, and then to the right and left is School Street. Well, to the right, School Street ends. It's a dead end. Okay, I got the phone / camera pointed up a little bit. I'm going to make a U-turn, which I don't do very often. I know doing U-turns is literally the most dangerous maneuver you can do in a car, an automobile, especially on a busy road. Yeah, if the wind picks up, I'm guessing, you know, all this snow that's kind of like icing on the tree limbs will be gone by the time I'm up and around tomorrow. Southwest Minnesota and west central Minnesota is getting nailed. They have estimates of up to 1.5 feet of snow for portions of those areas. Some weather forecasts suggest to possibly 20 inches for some areas, southwest Minnesota, west central Minnesota, and into South Dakota. Okay, this is North 2nd Street. And I think this is Wilkins. Yes, it is. It's Wilkins Street. A lot of old houses on the North Hill here. Upcoming here is the reason I wanted to record this video. Going down First Street north and Stillwater. I didn't do a full stop there, of course, at the stop sign. No cops around. We're looking ahead at the townhomes that there's five different buildings in the place of where the territorial prison was. Years ago, the school buses, the area school buses, were stored in one of the buildings here. To the right, you can't see it. I was hoping to get video of the old lift bridge and the new Stillwater Bridge, which is about 1.5 miles to the south. The pavement is warm enough that snow melts when it touches it. I have my I think end of January this year, I put my brand new set of BF Goodrich all-terrain TA tires on this truck. They are fantastic tires for a truck in the wintertime. They have great traction. They last long, and there's the only tires better than these would be like a Bridgestone Blizzak or similar ice and snow tire. This is downtown, of course, downtown Stillwater. One of the hardware stores used to be to the left here. A new hotel to the right. And, okay, people walking. Oh, he's just gonna get in his car. Lucky's gas station on the left, which was Oasis Market years ago. Let's go down and see if I can get shots of the old Stillwater lift bridge. The hotel right next to the river is getting an addition built on at the north end here. The section in with the yellow insulation or something on it, that's the new addition. I can't remember if it's Lumber Barons Hotel. It had a different name. They changed the name of the hotel, I don't know, about 5 years ago. I forget, either Lumber Barons or I don't know. The river is up. The city of Stillwater built a dike along the river. Was it, I think, about 2 weeks ago. From what I read, it's a 9-foot dike. It originally was going to be 15 feet. What's that noise? Oh, they got some pumps over there. Okay, let's see if I can. I'm gonna turn around and see if I can go the other way. get a view of the old Stillwater lift bridge. Okay. Of course, they have police vehicles down there sitting next to the dike in case there's a breach of the dike or some idiot tries to walk on it. Okay, let's go to this. And the tripod moves around a little bit. Now, if I do a circle, turn around again, I can get a view without moving the camera. I can get another view of the old lift bridge. They have it up. They have the old lift bridge lift section up for the because of the flood. I don't know if they usually when a flood is coming, the MnDOT takes those big portable cement dividers and puts them down on the bridge. They weigh the bridge down so there's less of a chance of the water's pushing the bridge over. And that bridge was built from 1929 to 1931. Oh, to the right there, we just went past the new bathroom built by the city of Stillwater. Public bathrooms. There's been a shortage of public bathrooms in Stillwater. If it was back in the wintertime, of course, I'd be driving on snow and not just a wet pavement. Where else should I go? And the phone's moving around. Let's go drive through more areas with snow in the trees. Instead of downtown, there's no trees down here. That building is old. I think there's some office space in the lower sections of that building that we just turned in front of. And up above is townhome units. One of the two Catholic churches is up on the left. Huge spire there. On the right, well, we're just passing it, is the original county courthouse, which is now a historic building. Okay, South 3rd Street. Yeah, we really don't have any wind right now. South 3rd Street. Up a few blocks there's a house that's really neat. I should see if I could get a video of it another day. It's the main floor, 2nd floor, and then a little bit of a 3rd floor and a spire above the 3rd floor. So the house actually has 4 floors above ground level, and I'm assuming it has a basement. And just imagine the exercise you would get walking from the basement to the very top and back down again. Yeah, we're still on South 3rd Street. Okay, there's the house right there. Okay, up there on the right. Yeah, right there. Oh, that's cool. They even got a sign. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, the 4th. I think I talked to the owner once, young man. This is, I think this is West Orleans, which is the border between Stillwater and Oak Park Heights. So West Orleans is also 65th Street for Oak Park Heights, Orleans for the city of Stillwater. So when you drive along this street, the Oak Park Heights signs are on the right side. Stillwater signs are on the left side of the street. I'm thinking, yeah, let's drive ahead, get a view of the new bridge, the bridge that opened, I think it was August 3rd of 2017. It's a 4-lane bridge across the St. Croix. From Highway 36 going east into Wisconsin. It is surprisingly quieter than I thought it would be. Can't really see it well from here. Anyway, wouldn't it be nice to own a house on the river looking down on the St. Croix? That would be cool. Now I'm thinking, okay, where should I go next? Let's see. Tires are slipping a little bit. Gotta check my phone. Let's see. I left the battery in my phone go down, and I have it charging as we speak. Someone out blowing the snow in his driveway, waving with a smile on his face. Okay, this is South, darn, I forgot which one. Let's look at the sign. Okay, Paris Avenue at 64th Street, we just went through. I'm going to turn the fan down. I'm going to take the road that goes down the hill past Mr. Baudette's house. Mr. Baudette was on Oak Park Heights City Council. He's been city mayor, I think, at least once, if not twice. Very interesting guy to talk to. I ran into him at Walmart back in, I think it was January, and talked to him for 20 minutes. I was trying to be polite. I get very excited talking about political stuff with people that are involved in it, and I says I'm not trying to talk your ears off or take too much of your time, but really nice guy to talk to. Very knowledgeable about the various projects around Stillwater, especially relating to the new bridge over the St. Croix, which is to our right, but we can't see. There's an overlook there to the right. You can get a pretty good view of the river from there. Boy, this road's bumpy. There's one hill on past the bridge, which is now for the bike trail, that I like to go up in my truck to see if my tires can handle it when we get a new snowfall. I test out tires in my truck. I think the last storm I tried going up, I got about 2/3 of the way up and got stuck and almost slid into a ravine going back down. Okay. To the left is the entrance to Sunnyside Marina. The end of the siding for the Union Pacific Railroad is just right there. The railroad tracks used to go through here to our right. It's now a bike trail. Those tracks were pulled up April of last year, April of 2018, and I got 2 pieces of rail from it. One rail has a date stamp of cast into it of 1899. Okay, this is Highway 95 going south, or going northbound into Stillwater. At one time, from about the late 1880s up to, I don't know, 1950s or later, Stillwater had 3 different railroads coming into town. The first one came into town on the north end in 1870. It reached the north end of town, and they stopped laying track around Christmas Day when the ground was too hard to work it anymore. That's to our right is the paddle boats. Hope you don't mind the wipers, windshield wipers disturbing the view. Okay, turn the heat down, turn the fan up 1. This is the bridge is to the right here. They have been restoring the old lift bridge since the new bridge opened up, and the old lift bridge now is painted like an army green. It looks very different. It used to be painted a gray color. The old Stillwater lift bridge is a great place to go. On the south side there's a sidewalk, and it's pretty wide. It's a great place to go to watch the 4th of July fireworks, but you gotta watch out for the big, huge spider webs. There are spider webs all over that bridge, and it's not little spiders, it's spiders you see that are inch and a half, 2 inches across, you know, big ugly ones. And this is the Zephyr Theater to the right. It used to be the building for the Zephyr tourist train, which made its last run December 31st, 2008. The train engine and cars were moved away. Wait, the train engines were moved away. I can't remember if it was December of 2014 or 2015. I got a video. You can just go on my list of videos and find it. I have about 3, 4, 5 videos on it. The bike trail opened up, I think about 5 years ago. This is the bike trail to the right. It is 7:51. It's still thankfully light enough to for the camera to pick up some video here. Okay, bike trail coming up to the old bridge. The bridge was left there as part of the sale of the Minnesota Zephyr line, and which is now the bike trail. It's a pretty nice bike trail. This is the road I like to drive up when we get a snowstorm. I test my tires, and well, no snow on it, so I'm not going to have any trouble going up. There's the bike trail we're going over right now. This is probably one of the steepest road sections in all of Stillwater. I've thought about doing a video to get show the grade of the steepest streets in Stillwater, but I would have to find some video editing software or program or something to do that. Oh wow, this is pretty. I'm eating my gluten-free chocolate, double chocolate snacks, North 5th Street. Oh, my tires are spinning there a little bit. Straight ahead is the golf course. Ah, heck, let's go right. Let's go right. Get to the dead end and turn around. You only get opportunities to see the snows, the trees caked with snow. You know, this happens 2, 3, 4 times a year. How much of this snow will be melted tomorrow. Oh, I don't know, maybe it will. I think it's supposed to be colder tomorrow. I'm thankful this happened on my night off. I normally get Wednesday nights off. Okay, again, the golf course to our right. Up to about 2 or 3 years ago, they had this road blocked off at the crest of one of these hills because of safety, and then they took that block off out. It is 7:56. I hope this part of the video turns out well. Let's go. I'm going to turn right here. This is North 2nd Street and Poplar. So we're going to be driving through the North Hill some more. nice neighborhood to the left. I think I'm gonna turn left up at this next road. I'm taking this video with my iPhone 7 of the 3 different levels of memory available. This one is the middle one. Okay, North 1st Street. Oops. North 1st Street and Sycamore. We just turned off of. Riverview Drive is to the right. Ridge Lane Drive is to the right. These houses to the right, well, you can't see them. I think there's at least one of these houses up here that have a view of the river. Okay, I think this house right there is a view of the river. Maybe that one to the right there also does. And I don't know, I think we've got 4 or 5 inches of snow. I'm sure some of it's already melted. The vehicle I'm driving is my 2011 Ford Ranger XLT Super Cab. I bought it used almost 4 years ago from Maury's, I think it's Maury's Lincoln over in the West Metro of the Twin Cities. I think I made about 4 or 5 trips over there in the purchase of the truck, you know, looking at it, going back to do paperwork, and their person they had doing paperwork was a busy person. Plus there was this stunningly beautiful, slender young woman with long straight hair that I got to talk to, I think 3 different times when I was there. And wow, she was beautiful. Just very beautiful young woman. Okay, Wilkins and North 4th Street. I think I'm going to keep recording until my phone can't pick up anything. We're already at, what, almost 34 minutes? Almost. Yeah, that's Laurel Street right here we're coming up to. Let's see. The last car accident was right there. It was my fault. January 1996. Haven't had a ticket since. I was southbound as we are now, and this young man driving a full-size van his parents owned, I think he was speeding because I didn't see him coming. I still got a ticket. I still to this day don't know if he got a ticket or not. City Hall to the right. post office to our right. I'm going to turn around and I want to get a video going up this one street that we passed. Some daycare right there, post office, some used a bit shop. I gotta focus here so I don't crash into anything. Trinity Lutheran Church ahead of us. Okay, let's see. They used to have the fire station in one section of City Hall that we just passed there back on the left. This is a neat hill to go up. Schools to the right there. I don't remember the name of it. Oh, I think it's New Heights School. I think that's where they put the kids with ADD and kind of behavioral problems. Go there. Goes a plow truck. Okay, yeah, this is Mulberry Street that we have been on for about 6 blocks. Mulberry, North Owens. Okay, Owens Street and Myrtle. West Myrtle Street. Len's Grocery is to our left. I can't see it anymore. I still have snow falling off the roof of the truck, off the cab roof, back into the bed of the truck. Okay, this is, is this Olive? I think this is Olive Street. And Owens. Looks like my phone is still picking up a picture pretty well. This is West Pine Street. Pine and Owens. I think it's mostly a lot of newer houses to the west end of town. I'm going to drive east on Pine Street here. I believe that the majority of the older houses in town are closer to the river. Snow is, I have a big plastic storage thing in the front of the bed of my truck with miscellaneous stuff in it, and snow coming off of the cab is piling up on the front of it, starting to block the view out the rear window. Wow, okay, 40 minutes right there. Still Pine Street. To the right there is one of the old large houses. Catholic church to the left, the other Catholic church to the left. Okay, we're going to turn right here. And there again is the old historic courthouse right there. South 4th Street. And this is, we're coming up on Churchill Street here. The bakery to the right, it's where they have it's like a bakery, yeah, Chilkoot, or Chilkoot. It's like a little restaurant, bakery, and then they have a bike shop in back. Meister's bar to the left. I forgot that I left the Wi-Fi on in my phone. Makes me wonder how many Wi-Fi signals I've picked up driving through town. Normally I don't use the Wi-Fi on my phone very often. Okay, this is Orleans and South 4th Street. Cemetery is to the right. I didn't know it till I don't know, about 5 years ago. There's actually 2 cemeteries here. It's not one big cemetery, it's 2 cemeteries next to each other. What was 4th Street in the south end of Stillwater is now Osgood Avenue. It turns into Osgood Avenue once we got up by the cemetery. This is Highway 36. This is Oak Park Heights. I think upper 56th Street right here in Osgood. I got a video, I think it was last summer when we had a downpour. Water flooded that intersection back there. You could still drive through it, but it was probably about 8 inches deep. Up to the left is the maximum security prison. railroad tracks. To the right is a farm field. And a few 2-3 weeks ago, a sign went up next to the driveway to that farm, and that farm is going to be developed into houses. Here's the railroad tracks, Union Pacific Railroad tracks. I got rear-ended sitting here to the left May of last year. Rear-ended in my other Ford Ranger, well, my 2009 Ford Ranger truck. Some younger lady driving an old Tahoe accidentally hit the gas instead of the brake, and bam, right into the right rear corner of my Ranger, and totaled it. The frame is still good. I have another box I'm going to put on it, so yeah, it's not picking up as much of the snow on the trees. Osgood Avenue curves. It turns into, I think, 40th Street right around here. I think I'm going to go south here on Oak Green. There's more trees along Oak Green than there are on 40th Street as we go west from here. It's going up a little hill here. Yeah, I'm not picking up as much of the white on the trees, the snow on the tree branches. So I think I'm going to cut the video here pretty soon. I hope you enjoyed the little amateur tour of Stillwater, Minnesota. Wednesday, April 10th, 2019. Still a little bit of snow coming down. Thankfully, the heavier snow went to the west of us. They closed off part of Interstate 35 earlier today because of snow and accidents and stuff. Here's more trees. I think I'm just going to go right here on 30th Street. And once it gets to more open space, end the video. You have to take this right on 30th Street carefully because the intersection is kind of small. I remember, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 years ago, after a storm going north on Manning Avenue, from this street, from 30th Street, Manning is west of here by about 2.5 miles. And there was a guy in the ditch next to the airport, and he was laying down in the snow doing snow angels. And one young lady had stopped before I did, and she came up from the ditch, and she says, "That guy's drunk." he was, really happy drunk. Okay, this is Norcrest on North 30th Street. Wow, what a difference. Out in the country, the snow is not melting off the street. I find that interesting. What do you think? Should we end it right here? Well, thanks for coming along with me on the tour of Stillwater. This is, I think this is Neal. This is a dead-end street. This street used to go all the way through to across the railroad tracks and connect up to 40th Street. But that was, they took the road, they took about half of the road out a long time ago. I don't know, 30, 40 years ago. I think there's about four different houses on the right side. Okay, oh, we get to drive through virgin snow. I get to shoot it, don't it? Oh, I should have turned off the traction control. Anyway, that was kind of fun. Well, can't really see much of the snow in the trees anymore, so I think I'm going to end it here. Thanks for watching my video. Please like if you feel like it, and subscribe. I have over 200 other videos here on YouTube about the Stillwater Bridge project, Lyme disease, lawnmowers, health problems, Lionel trains, this and that, and whatever I feel like posting within reason. Alright, thanks for watching. See ya, bye.